everybody, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking, or welcome back if you are already a subscriber. My name is Crystal and it's past due. Here's the thing, real life, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this. I'm behind because that's my life and I love it, no complaints, but you guys are getting, let's say, a buy one get one free. I have 2 weeks worth of weekly check-ins to do, and there is no time like the present. I want to get them done today because I'm behind and I'm getting ready to roll into that 3rd week and I don't want to do that. So join me, come along, let's get tracking or get caught up with tracking and do our weekly check-ins and get 2 weeks for the price of one. That's right. Shocker. I know. Call the press, call Guinness. I'm behind. What's new? I mean, seriously, for the love of all things holy. But there's 2 good things. 1, I've been tracking and I've been using my stickers. And 2, I can post-it note like Batman has gizmos. You understand me? Like, I've got post-it notes everywhere trying to keep my rear end on track, and let's just see where we're at. So we are in the month of February still, and we're gonna check in for 2 weeks. In my tracking, it's weeks 1 and 2 of the weekly check-ins, so it'll be February 4th through the 10th and February 11th through the 17th. So full disclosure, today's the 17th and it's the end of the 2nd week, and yeah, we're just gonna do this. So I'm gonna take this out, and then back here I've got to pull my 2 spending tracker sheets. So we're gonna pull this one, dun, 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 and this one. Okay, we're gonna just start reconciling, y'all. I'm gonna grab my markers, which I totally forgot to do, but that's no problem because they're right over here. So let me grab those, and my calculator. All I could think of is Marvin the Martian, the P92 space modulator. Okay, so markers, yes. Calculator, yes, because we're not trusting my brain to do anything. We're gonna start on Friday the 4th. So I'm gonna grab my tracker for that week, which is right here. And you guys are gonna see, I'm sure there's like a ton of whiteout because what happened was I rolled into the next week's tracking sheet and put some transactions on here that didn't belong on this sheet. They belonged on the next week. So I was using one of my absolute favorite pens, which is made by crafted by Free. And I love the pens and I can't put them down and stop using them. So that's what happened. I used real ink and that's where we ended up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hit it. If you are new here, all of my budget pages are sheets that I make myself. They are available in my Etsy shop. Etsy shop is linked below. I like the method of color coding, but instead of highlighting all the way across, that becomes challenging for me, maybe because I'm in my late 40s, or maybe it's just because of the way that my brain works. I find it very challenging to quickly at a glance see and read and do all the things I need to do, so I use dot markers. I have a column on my sheets to do the dot. I coordinate the dot down here, and then on all of my expense stickers, there's a little dot here, as you'll see filled in here, where I coordinate everything so I can quickly look at a color and see where I'm at. So all of that being said, we're gonna do the first one, and it's going to be my oldest son RJ took money out of his envelope. So we're gonna do that one, this pretty green. And here's RJ, and it was only the one transaction, so I know that that one is $10. I'm gonna find that one super quick on here because I see it. And then we took $20 out of the gas sinking or the gas cash envelope for the no eat out challenge. There was a little bit of a conversation about that, and you guys were awesome and said, yeah, I wouldn't take the money out of no eat out either. I would take it out of the gas fund. So gas for $20, gas for $20. We'll come down here and put a purple dot for gas, and then we just want to make sure we don't have any other gas expenditures here, and that we don't have any more gas expenditures for the rest of the week, which we don't. So that is our only expenditure for gas, and we're going to throw that $20 right here. So then we're going to have a brief interaction with my arch nemesis. We're going to talk about Eat Out. So for Eat Out for this week, we're going to use this really pretty color, whatever color this is. And there was a charge for $15.71. That was this one right here. So since we run Friday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on this page are completely checked off. We can go ahead and turn our page and look and see Kroger, Sam's Club, Kroger, household, grocery, medical, and then grocery and Kroger again. So that should be our only charge for Eat Out. Let's make sure on here that is it. So we have a grand total of $15.71. And I know there are going to be a lot more of these like smaller Eat Out charges because we're back to lots and lots of baseball and running around and taking kids to different places. So that's going to be a thing. So the next thing we're going to look at is grocery. If you haven't watched my grocery haul and meal plan videos of late, we decided to try something new to save time and hopefully save some money, which is to start meal planning 2 weeks at a time with a goal to move up to 3 weeks at a time. And that's how much money I take out of the envelope. So when I fund my cash envelopes in my wallet for the week, grocery is the only one that I fund for 2 weeks at a time. Everything else I do on a weekly basis, and I'm behind in that, which y'all are about to see. So for grocery, let's go ahead and look. We've got $120.65 right here at Kroger. Then we've got a $96.01 at Sam's Club. It's right there. Then we've got another Kroger order for $36.58. That one's down here. That's a household charge. And then we've got a grocery for $104.82. That one's right there. Then we've got a medical and another Kroger grocery for $64.82. Where's that one? Right there. I guess I should finish that dot. And then a Valentine's charge. So here's what's going on with all the different grocery charges and having like back-to-back Krogers and things like that. What I did was I put in my curbside order. Things that they didn't have or they were out of stock of, I would order at another Kroger for like the next day or two. I would go grab that, and then there was a third Kroger run. So that's where all of that stuff's from. But we do need to add all of this up. So remember, it is going to be a bigger number because this was a 2-week. My grocery budget used to be $250 a week. For the month of February, we increased it to $300 a week. And that was still proving to, you know, we wanted to try and do the bi-weekly. So I had $600 for every 2 weeks. So that's what was in my cash envelope, was $600. Let's see how we did. So our first charge is $120.65. Our second charge is $96.01. Our third charge is a $36.58. Then we have $104.82. And last but not least, $64.82. So that gives us a grand total of $422.88. My goodness. $422.88. So, whew. I knew what it was, but okay. So then for household, we just had the one charge for $24.10 at Sam's Club. So we can put $24.10 here and make sure that over here we find our $24.10 and it goes right there. And then we have medical, which we're going to do in this brown color, which is kind of gross. But I do it anyway. For $13.80. That one is right here, $13.80. And we'll put that one down here. And then we had Valentine's Day. So for Valentine's Day, there was a charge for $37.61. So we're going to grab this pretty pink and do $37.61 Valentine's Day, and write in our $37.61. So these are all of the expenditures. It looks like all of our stickers have dots on them for that week. So we are good to go there. I'm going to set this page aside for now, and we're going to take this page and do the week 1 totals. Now, I'm not going to pull out my cash wallet and start going through things because I've already spent money out of here for week 2, so the cash isn't going to match up. So we're going to do the reconciliation for week 2, update this sheet, and then we'll get into the actual wallet and cash and all of that. So let's take a peek and see what we've got. For week 1, for grocery, we have $422.88. And we all know that's going to come out to be $423. For household, we had $24.10. For gas, it looks like it was just the $20. And then for eat out, it looks like it was $15.71. Then for miscellaneous, we didn't spend any. Sports, we didn't spend any. Coupon, there was nothing to spend. So what we're going to do is go ahead and tally up this column, carry it down, and then do week number 2. So $1,200 minus $422.88 means that we should have $777 left. Then we had $100, oops, what did I do? $100 minus $24.10 means we should have $75 left, because remember, we don't do the change. And sometimes that throws me off, like when I have multiple transactions in grocery and like I spend $103.12 and I round up to $104, and then I spend $107.23 and I round up again. When I do my totals at the end, that change, sometimes I'm off by $1, sometimes even $2, but you know, I try to be as close as possible. So for gas, we started with $302, we used $20, and that took us down to $282. And what I can't remember, for some reason, I feel like this was supposed to be higher, but and I should have taken the 20 out for the savings challenge before I did this total. I thought this was $20 that I took out, and even after I took the $20 out, I still had $302 left. So we'll have to look at that when we get into it, but I think I messed up on my tracking there in this $20. I don't know. So we'll see when we get there. So 357 minus 1571 leaves us with a $341 in eat out. And then miscellaneous should still be 100, and sports should still be at 50, and couponing at nothing. So we're going to bring, I mean, this is the ultimate trust fall here, y'all. To go ahead and bring these numbers down without checking anything out. I mean, come on. What kind of life am I living? I should go buy some scratch off tickets or something here. Alright, so we're going to carry all those numbers down, and then we're going to repeat this process with week number 2. So my week number 2 spending tracker, I should have written the dates on it, but you know, please don't judge. That started on the 11th. This was Super Bowl weekend, and there are quite a few things on it, and we're going to get through all of those. So we're going to start with our grocery, and it looks like we have a $30.97 charge here, then a $29.07 at Kroger right there, and then I had date night with my oldest, and then I had date night with my middle son. Those will go under eat out. And then I'm going to flip over here, eat out, Valentine's, gas, no spend, and all sports. So that should be it for grocery. I'm going to put that dot right there, and we're going to add those two numbers up. So $30.97 and $29.07 for $60.04. So I can pretty much guarantee you that I just did $60. I didn't round that up to 61. I can pretty much guarantee. So then we want to come in and look at our eating out category. So I don't remember what color I did for eat out on this page, not that it really matters, but I think it was this orange one. So I had $20.10 for date night with my oldest, right there. And then I had $15.99 for a date night with my middle son. And so we're all done on this page because Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday and we didn't go anywhere. Then on Monday for Valentine's Day, we ate out, and that was what was actually on the menu for that day, was for us to eat out. And that should be it for eating out for this week. I don't see any more things here. So we're going to add those up. So $20.10, $15.99, and $61.42 gives us a total of $97.51. So we're going to do $97.51, which I can almost guarantee you I did round up to 98. So we'll do that one. For Valentine's Day, I just have the one charge, and this was everything that was left in my Valentine's Day sinking fund. I did gift bags with some treats and little gifts in it, and then they each got some cash for Valentine's Day. So it's just the one charge because I cleaned out the envelope and used it to supplement their Valentine stuff that I had already bought. And then we get to gasoline. I did fill up my tank on Valentine's Day. That was $75, and I think there was like $75.02 or whatever, but we're just going to do $75 there. And then these other charges are all for sports. This and this and this and this. So baseball gear, 3 pairs of cleats, some stuff from Academy, and then new turf shoes. So all of these things together. If you have kids that play travel or competitive sports, then you know, and I have 3. So this is something that we don't even worry about. We plan for this, we celebrate this because they are up and out of the house and learning things through playing sports that I can't teach them and that they're most likely not going to learn in school. So I'm just grateful that they love it and that they're talented and dedicated to it, and this is a good thing. So there we go. So $956.71 with no regrets, none at all. This is joy, and my paycheck is sitting there and cheering for them and watching them do something that they love and building their confidence and feeling good about being a small part of something bigger than themselves, which again is priceless to me. So here's what we're gonna do now. All of our little dots, we're gonna fill those in for sports. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. All right. So we're all caught up on our tracking, and we'll put these little pages back in here and move this out of the way because it is time to pay the piper. So over here I've got my sheet and I've got my category total, so I'm going to kind of do it this way. so you guys can see. So I'm going to come down and say, okay, for grocery and household, I had $60.04, and it was 60 bucks, y'all. For household, I have nothing. Woohoo! For gas, I have 75 that I took out. For eat out was 97.51. For miscellaneous, we didn't take out anything, nothing, and nothing. So we're going to do some quick math here and say 777 minus 60 is 717. 75 minus nothing is 75. And then we've got 282 minus 75 is 207. Then we have 341 minus 97.51 is 243. And then we should have 100 here, 50 here, and nothing here. So now that we've got that done, that little bit of business, it is time to see if these numbers, before we carry them down here, match what we have in here. So if you're wondering, Filofax Saffiano, highly recommend, 10 out of 10. Don't ever want to live without it. And I'm going to pull my cash envelopes that stay in my wallet out. And then these are my monthly cash envelopes. So again, please remember, I have not pulled money out of my monthly cash envelopes to fund my weeklies, so there's going to be some unusual transactions taking place here. But if you look and see, 2/4 means that on today, so on 2/17 for the 2 weeks that starts on 2/18, I should be pulling out, that's allowance. I should be pulling out the rest of the money for weeks number 3 and week 4. So I'm going to look back here, and sure enough, weeks 1 and 2, we took out $600. So on 2/17, I'm going to put that we're going to take out weeks 3 and 4, and we're going to take out the $600 that's remaining, and there should be nothing left. But before I do that, I need to make sure that there's $117 in my grocery fund. So 600 out of the 717 means there should be $117 left in this envelope. And as you guys can see, in true Crystal fashion, I've got a post-it note here that says the bank owes grocery $1. So there should be $116 in here if this works out. 100, 105, 110, 115, 116. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Look at that. Okay. Okay. I am officially shocked. So this $116, we now have a decision to make. Oh, how I wish that you were here or that this was interactive, because for the first time in, oh my gosh, guys, since probably before Christmas, I have grocery money left over. Yeah, let that roll around for a second. I have grocery money left over. So this can either go into my pantry savings challenge, which is what I was doing with any leftover grocery money. We can take the 600 and put it in here and start fresh for 2 weeks, or I can keep this in my grocery envelope. Let's vote, shall we? Da-na-na. You know what? No, this is going in my pantry challenge, because there's going to come a point in time very, very soon that I'm going to need money to stock up on something. Yeah, so we're gonna find my pantry. These are my savings challenge envelopes in one of my Happy Planner Skinny Classics. I'm just gonna flip back through my savings challenges, and we're gonna find Home, Monopoly, No Eat Out, 1 month ahead. Oh, there it is, black and white one. So in my pantry savings challenge, there is $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. So we're gonna take and put this $116 into my pantry savings challenge. I didn't know that $9 was in there, you guys. So we're gonna stick this money in here and let it be, because I already had forgotten that the $9 was in there. And we're gonna take the 600 out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the most important question becomes, do we let the bank off the hook for this $1, or do we make them pay that $1 and stick it in that pantry envelope? I want my $1. I want my $1. So we're gonna leave that right there. Bless its little heart. Okay, so then we're gonna go into household. Household says we should have $75. In my household envelope, I gotta plug nothing. I mean, I got nada. In my household envelope, it says I have $75. So we know this to be true. So what we're going to do is, since on 2/11 we did not take money out, we're going to go ahead on 2/17 and we're going to take out weeks, which we've never done in this category, 2 and 3. And we're going to subtract $50. Ooh, hello, you risk taker. Wow. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to leave enough for 1 week, so $25. So 20, 25, 45, and 50 will go into household, which is a good thing because I need paper towels. All right, so we're gonna stick that $50 in household with this 25. That makes that $75. So far, fingers crossed, we're okay. Here's where it's going to get a little bit well, shall we say, shady. In my gasoline fund, you can see here that I have $225. It says I should only have $207. And in my gas envelope, I got $2. And I have a Post-it note, don't know if you guys can see that, that says gas owes the bank $20. That means I need to take $20 out of my gas fund and send it back to my bank account. I need to take care of this. So here's what we're going to do. The 2 shall remain. We're going to come over here to my little notebook. Oh, and flip the page. I'm sorry, 225. And we're going to say that on 217 that we're going to take out weeks 2 and 3. So that means that we're going to take out $150. So there should only be one more transfer of money for the month of February, and that will be next week on the 24th, I think it is. Yes, so on the 24th we will put in money for that last week of February up here. That is February 25th through the 3rd of March. So this week what we're concerned with is funding this week. So we're going to take the $150 out, but only $130 of it is going to go in the envelope because I have to send $20 to the bank. So we're going to be left with $75. And let's go ahead and do that. And I know this gets a little confusing and hairy because I missed a week and we got snowed in the first week of February for several days. So I mean, there were like a lot of factors, but here's what we're going to do. So 50, 75 shall stay in here. I'm going to put $20 aside because this has to go to my bank. So I'm going to set that aside so I can deposit it in my bank. And then I'm going to grab my 2 singles and I'm going to say, okay, 50, 55, 105, 125, 130, 131, 132. And yes, it's going to drive me crazy if I don't sort all that out. But it's $132. We can get rid of this. 132 and 75 is $207. So we are at our $207. This money is going to go into gas. And the reason I'm going to leave it in gas and let it roll over is not this weekend coming up, but the next weekend. We start baseball tournaments we've got baseball 6 days a week for practices, and then we have tournaments on the weekend, and other games. During the week, my oldest son, because he's high school age, he's going to have 1 to 2 games during the week. So there's just going to be tons and tons of driving, and they're going to play in different places, out of city, possibly out of state. So there's just going to be a ton of driving, and I'm just going to leave that money there to get us extra gas when we need it for those things. So that is that. I feel like I should call Ann and tell her I need some bus driving lessons, because I'm going to be keeping the roads hot, like hotter than a hooker's doorknob on payday. You hear me? Okay, so our next category is eating out. Eating out should have $243. In our ledger, it says we have $225. So $225 out of $243 should be what, 18 bucks? Yeah, let's go with that. Of course, another post-it note says the bank owes Eat Out $2. So what is in here? 16, 5, 10, 15, 16. There sure is. So we have 225 in here, 16 in here. Let's go ahead and take out 2 weeks worth. We'll do week 2 and 3. We're going to take out $150 because we get $75 a week. That's going to leave us with $75 in. Okay, let's try that again. 50, 100, 120, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 166, 168, and 75 is $243. So I will get my $2, like that movie Paperboy. I want my $2. So that's where we stand with Eat Out, and now I'm going in the wrong direction, which should surprise no one. Okay, so Eat Out is done. Pets we're not dealing with right now. Let's do miscellaneous. Okay, so miscellaneous says we should still have our full $100. If I flip over here, it says I have 75 in these envelopes. And no, I have not made a date night envelope yet. So yes, I still have $60 just laying in my wallet. I have $25 in my miscellaneous and $75 here, which gives me my total of $100. Now, this is going to go here, and we're going to come over and say on 2/17, we're going to do weeks 2 and 3, and we're going to take out $50, leaving us with $25 in this envelope for week number 4. So we shall 20 and 5, and then let's get these in proper denomination and make sure that this is $75. So 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, $75 into miscellaneous. And we are surprisingly and so gratefully done. So this 25 will go in here for next week when we do our weekly check-in. I can close this up. This is going to my bank. This is going back in my wallet, and I can go ahead and bring these numbers down here. So we do have $717 left in grocery. We do have $75 left in household. We do have $207 left in gas. We have $243 left in Eat Out, $100 left in miscellaneous, $50 left in sports, nothing in couponing. And before I just completely and utterly ruin everything that we've worked so hard to do here together tonight, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to prevent Crystal from self-injury and harm in her financial journeys. We're going to go ahead and put this back in, and I need to do 2 things. Number 1, I need to find my weekly transaction log for my next week, which should be towards the back here. It's this one here, and I need to go in and write that we did the pantry challenge, and I need to put that we took it out of grocery, and that we took out $117 because I'm going to put it into pantry when I get my single. And then what I'm so excited to do is we get to come back here and go to our pantry challenge. That's our no eating out. Here's our pantry challenge. There's our little sticker for $9. If I would have started back here, I would know that I had $9. And grab my little binder of stickers, and we're gonna flip to my pantry ones. They're behind the pizza. And we're gonna make a sticker for $117. Oh my goodness, I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, you can save this money. You can use it for other savings challenges. You can do whatever you want to with it. You are under no obligation. You can put it in one envelope and then decide you want to put it somewhere else or use it a different way. I could use that to pay for sports stuff if I wanted to. However, for right now, it is safe and sound and roasty, toasty, comfy, cozy, sitting right here on my shelf in my pretty little mason jar, and the cash actually sitting in the envelope. So even though I'm not able to do all of my savings challenges like I want to, it does make me super happy to do that. The very last thing that we're going to do today is we are going to go through and count my my no eat outs and put those stickers. So let me grab this right here and just cha-chow, put it right here. We're gonna grab this binder and count my didn't eat out stickers so that I can go through and put my no eat out totals and decide where I'm taking those from, because that's always a thing. So we started on the 4th, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the first week. So we have $30 the first week. And then 1, 2, I gotta put a sticker here, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna have 4 for this week and 6, so that's 10 times 5. So we need $50 to put in our no eat out savings challenge. So I'm gonna come back here to that same tracking log that I just had open, and you know what, guys, guess where it's coming from? You guessed it, it's coming from Miscellaneous, all of it. We have $75 in our cash wallet envelope, and we're going to put that in our no eat out challenge. We got 10 of them. That's so great. And we're going to put $50 in there. And I'm going to tell you guys, I haven't moved the money from last month's no eat out challenge. I will show you guys that really quickly. I am trying to date these according to when I'm doing my weekly check-ins. So this one ran from January the 7th to February the 3rd. This one is going to run from February the 4th to March the 3rd, and we get to put 10. Yes, talk dirty to me. We're going to put 10 stickers on this page, and that $10 or 10 stickers is going to translate into $50. How many of these did I do? Those are not peeling well. Alright, I'm not going to put you guys through that agony right now. I will do 10 stickers for the sake of time. We're going to come in here and take $50 out of Miscellaneous, which will leave us with $25. So 20, 40, 50 is coming on up. We're moving on up. Alright, so that money is out. 20, 40, 50. And it's going to go into our no eat out challenge. Dun dun dun. So this is our money from last month. We're going to add this $50, 25, and give it a count. I'm thinking it's going to be around 165 because I think there was 115. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 155, 160, 165. Hello. All right, so this money stays in here. And we're all done with our cash envelopes, or nope, those are savings challenges. So we're all done with our savings challenge binder. We can put that away. We are also completely done with our cash envelopes. Dun, 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 dun. And we can put our wallet away. And I will put my 10 stickers on here. And that's it, you guys. I hope you're having an amazing week and that you have one heck of a weekend planned, doing something super, super fun and or relaxing if that's what you need to do this weekend. My goal for you is that you're a little bit more put together than I am and that you're not a week behind doing your check-in. And if you are, that you totally embrace it and give yourself grace and be grateful that you can do it whenever it is that you get around to it. So until next time, everybody, please, please, please remember that you are cared for, you are important, you are enough. And I'm so grateful that you're here. I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Be well. Bye-bye.